about to give you a very real perspective on backpacking through Europe. So I've just been in Spain for about a month, just over a month, and then I was in Denmark for 5 days or something. Not sure how much I actually videoed of any of that. It's been a bit of a crazy few days, month or whatever, but I am heading to Poland today, so I thought I am actually going to video this. So it is about midnight. My bus leaves in another 20 minutes. I'm maybe halfway through a 18-hour bus journey. I caught from Copenhagen and then I caught the ferry over to Germany on there, and then went to Berlin, and then it's been like a 2-3 hour transfer in Berlin, and then we head to Krakow. So this is about a £40 bus journey, travel from Copenhagen to Krakow, compared to the flights. I only booked it this morning, but the flights were super expensive, so they were all well over £100 to £300 sort of thing. So yeah, I'm heading to Poland for a few days. Krakow and Warsaw are definitely on the list, and maybe another little place as well, so we'll see. But yeah, I just thought I would give you, this is how it really is, this is how you look, and yeah, that's the sort of thing. So I also just seen a tub of Ben & Jerry's for sale, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go buy that for dinner and then head on the bus, and then it is time to sleep. Alrighty. Oh, if it's only midnight, I think my bus doesn't leave till 2. I need to have a look. I thought my bus left at 12, but maybe it leaves at 2. I need to go check. I have made it to Krakow. It was a long train journey, bus journey. I think it was like 18 hours from Copenhagen. Last time I spoke to you, I think I was in Berlin, where I started the video. Made it here about 8:30 in the morning. I walked to my hostel. I can't check in for another 5-6 hours or something, so I just left my bag there. I'm disgusting because I haven't showered, like, it's been a good 24 hours now that I've been in these clothes, so I'm feeling pretty disgusting. Here, my hostel's like just there, so there's like a park across the road. So I've gotten here, and now I'm looking up breakfast places. Usually I'm not one to really look up like food things except for breakfast, because I just love breakfast. So I'm gonna go find, there's like a good few places like in a kilometer of where I am right now, so I'm gonna go there. I think my hostel's in a really good spot, like I think it's really central. I'm not too sure. I'm meeting some friends in Krakow tonight. They get here, and I think tomorrow we might be going to Auschwitz. I'm gonna show you anything that I get up to today, and I'm gonna look at like Polish foods to try, because that's what I really feel like doing. I just was in Denmark, and the food in Denmark was one of the best foods I've ever had traveling, and I love food when traveling, but it's just got me like keen for good food now. So, and I've heard Polish, and there's these like Polish pancakes, they're like cheese pancakes that are delicious, that I've had before, not in Poland, so I'm keen to find some of those in Poland. I chose a place, it was like, it is number 1, but it's not why I chose it. It was 500 meters away from where I was, but I've just walked through the cutest little town square. I don't know if I actually recorded or anything, but if not, I will go back after breakfast and record some, like show you guys, because it is really, really cute. Like, I'm so impressed already. I've been here for like, I've walked around for half an hour, if that, but it's just really, really cute, and I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. Yeah, but anyway, this place is like number 1. It's Bean Bistro by Thomas something. If it's good, I'll let you know. finished up at breakfast. It was delicious, and I had the most expensive thing on the menu, and I was really impressed by the price. Still wasn't like cheap, because they say Poland's really cheap, but for the most expensive thing on the menu, and it was delicious, it was like a pretty good price. But anyways, I have just walked down to the main old square, and it is huge. This is, I believe, St. Mary's behind me. And every hour, I just heard it before, they have like a trumpet calling from it, but the trumpet stops early, like it doesn't do the full thing, because back in the day it was to say like enemies were coming, but it was like legendary that a guy was shot in the back with an arrow in the back of his neck when playing the trumpet by one of the enemies. So it like stops like short of to represent that. But yeah, so I think I just read that this is the oldest square, basically like historic old square in Europe, and it is huge. Europe love their like old town squares, and this one is a big one. And when I first got here, it was packed. It still is. It was packed, and it had all like horse-drawn carriages around it. And it's not something I would usually do, and I'm not gonna do it. I don't think it's probably very nice for the animals, but they did look really, really beautiful. And interesting, it was all women driving like carriages, which I've never really seen before. But anyway, I'm just gonna like wander around this town square. As I was looking at breakfast, the food here looks incredible. The food was really good, but like the food in general in Krakow and in Poland looks really good. So I want to try out a milk bar and some of like just like the little cuisines that they recommend to try. 100% the worst thing about Europe and those giant old squares. So many freaking pigeons. So I decided, as I was walking through the old town, the old square, to go into St. Mary's Basilica, and oh my gosh, 100% worth it. It was stunning and so vibrant and colourful, and it's really different. I feel like I've only seen one similar to that in maybe Prague, I think it was. And there's like two entrances. There's the prayer entrance, which is free. That's where I went through. Or you can pay, it's only like 10 Polish zlotys, or yeah, it's like equivalent to €2, £2 basically, to go in the touristy section, and you can take like heaps of photos and stuff. I just went in the prayer section and took like one little video. Anyways, you know the park I was sitting in earlier? I've just realized that it is like a thin park, but it goes around the whole old town square basically, like not even like the whole old town, not just the square, which is nice. So I'm in a different part of it now, which is really nice. Me like walking in the busy touristy sections for ages. It's nice to like have this park covering it. Anyway, I'm making my way to the Jewish quarter. Walked to the Jewish quarter, chilled a bit, then decided, even though I feel and look like shit, that I would wait here until the so I could check in at 2 o'clock, but at 2:25 there was a, what's it called, walking tour of the Jewish quarter, and I just thought, if I don't do it now, I might not end up doing it at all, and then I think I will really miss out. It's something that I want to know the history on and not just look at it myself. So I waited. I had ice cream. It actually wasn't very good. Not gonna recommend it. It looked fun, them making it, but it didn't taste that good. Finished up the Jewish quarter tour. It was actually really good. Really recommend it. I can't speak as what I can't do because I am exhausted. It went with Krakow free tours. Ella was my tour guide. She was really good. Heaps of information. She was a Polish lady. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I feel like I got heaps out of it. It's a free walking tour, and then you just tip whatever you want. And then we finished here where the memorial is in the ghetto. I'm not going to tell you all, like the stories were amazing and I'm so happy I learned them all, but that's what I'm not going to tell you them, because that's why you will come here and learn that yourself. But I will tell you about just these ones. There's this big square in the old ghetto, which is where all the, there's like 68 chairs, empty chairs, and it is to represent the 68,000 Jews that were in Krakow before the World War II. Very little survived. It was horrendous. Obviously, you all know the story. This is where they were sent. They would sit here and wait in chairs, and there was a lot of photos taken, and then an artist used that as representation, as inspiration, sorry. And this is where they would wait, and then they would walk 2 kilometers that way to a train station and be sent to a concentration camp, most likely Auschwitz, shit the lady said. So yeah, it's obviously not a nice story, but that's the reason why that is there. I am gonna go get a bite to eat, I think, maybe, and then I'm heading back to the hostel. So it's 4 o'clock now. I'm obviously so tired because I didn't sleep in a hotel or a hostel last night or a bed. I slept on a bus. And then hopefully I might meet my friends this evening. But oh, the Jewish Quarter is where it is at for like food and going out, and so I might not go there tonight because I'm exhausted, but tomorrow night I would like to make like a big effort to go and eat there and have some drinks there. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, for now I am gonna get this out of my tooth and head back. The lady said it was like an 8-minute walk back to the Jewish Quarter, and then it's about another 30-minute walk back to the hostel. So, and then I'm gonna sleep. Quickly show you while everyone's out the room. There's lockers, and it's actually such a nice hostel. The people were so, oh my god, I'm literally in my pajamas, I look terrible, but I'm clean. They were really, really nice and warm and welcoming, and there's a what's it called, a kitchen and a laundry and bathroom, and like the bathrooms are like hair dryer and stuff. It's really nice. It's called Bubbles Hostel, so I'm really happy with that. I can't remember the price, I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, I was going to just have a really quiet night, go to bed like now, but my friends have messaged me and they want to maybe catch up for just a quiet dinner, so I just have to get out of my pajamas. But yeah, we'll do that, and then probably won't bother like recording anything else tonight. I will see you tomorrow. Morning. So it is about 5 to 6, and I ended up going out with dinner with my friends last night. We just went to a little Polish restaurant, and I had like beef stew in a bread bowl. It was pretty good. It's like much more expensive compared to I'm dropping everything. Like it was 30. I ended up paying 49 for the water, the bread bowl, and maybe if they added tax, I don't know. But it's all good. It was pretty delish. I'm sure it's cheap, like, you know, compared to everywhere else, but just compared to everything else I've eaten that day. But anyways, just walking to their hostel now. They organised a day trip to Auschwitz, so we paid 170, which I'm 100% sure we got ripped off, because I know that you can just either get a normal bus out there and the actual place there itself is free, so I know you could have done it way cheaper, or I've seen like booked tours everywhere for starting from like 100, so I'm sure we could have got cheaper than 170, but I didn't plan any of it, so I'm happy to pay the 170 and not have to have organised anything. So I'm not gonna record anything, I don't think, because I just think it's probably pretty insensitive, but I will just let you know like how it goes. think I ended up recording anything while I was at the concentration camps, but it is about just 2 o'clock now and we've just gotten back. So the tour went from like 6 till 2 basically. So we went to Auschwitz 1 and then we went to Banku, another concentration camp, which it was like quite close. It was really close. Anyway, so we went to both of those. It was really interesting. The lady gave like heaps of information. We walked around. I'm not going to talk about it that much other than it's a good experience, and like it was, okay, not a good experience, it was a sobering experience, but it was an educational experience, and I think it is necessary to go to. I'm gonna get this quote wrong, but there was a quote there that said something like, we are here like learning about the past so that we don't condemn and live it again. Oh, that's so wrong, I butchered that majorly. I'm gonna try and find the quote and put it on the screen, but it was like, that's why we're there, that's why we are, to learn about it so that this does not happen again. But anyways, the girls have gone back to their hostel for a little rest and to do some washing, and I just walked back to mine and I'm gonna just have a little rest as well. It was a early morning, and then we're gonna go back to the Jewish quarter tonight. But on my way back, I walked past a market, but it's like a true, like authentic market, not touristy. So I will have a little look around there, maybe get a bite to eat because it's lunchtime, and then yeah, back to the hostel for just a little chill out sesh. I told you I wasn't here by myself the whole time. I just haven't shown anyone else.
I feel so honoured.
This is Ree.
Hi guys.
She was in Morocco. If you like Ree and you're like, she's cool, I want to check more of her out. She made me like 20 seconds worth of Morocco videos, so watch them all and see if you can find her. And then comment though.
Put my hashtag in.
I'll put her Facebook in, her Instagram. We just walked from the hostel to the Jewish quarter. It took about an hour because we walked around in circles. We went to the old town. She got a cheeseburger. And now we're just gonna have a little drinky. This was 11 zolties. I don't know how much that is, but
this is 4.
Fuck off. I got beer and you got cider and the beer's more expensive.
Look at this bottle.
I'm pissed about that situation.
You can get pissed by drinking that.
Fucking better for 11 zolties. It's probably like £2.
Yeah,
like,
£2.
How the fucking dare you charge me £2 for a giant sized beer? Anyways, so the reason we've come to the Jewish quarter tonight is two reasons.
Sandwich.
2 reasons. Mojito. There's a bar called Mojito. I want to try it. I love mojitos. They're my favorite drink of all time. I feel like I haven't got a good mojito in a long time. And there's these Jewish sandwiches. I don't know if they're a Jewish sandwich. They're a sandwich that you buy in the Jewish quarter.
I don't know what the issue is.
Look what we just got. So it was 1, but we got 2, like got it cut. This is like the Jewish sandwich thing. I don't really know what it is, but it's the thing you're supposed to have in the Jewish quarter. I'm gonna awkwardly, can you eat it?
Oh Christ.
I know.
Oh, it's real crispy.
Get that baguette in ya. She hates it.
No, this is really good.
It's from this big circle thing. It's like in the Jewish markets. On Sunday mornings here they have big markets if you wanted to know.
Oh, we should go.
We won't be here.
Oh, we won't be here.
The 2 kids were let out to play. Ice cream! Good morning! Buenos dias!
It's too early for this.
I didn't end up finishing the video last night because I kept sleeping. We ate, we had ice cream, then we went to sleep. It was beautiful, and now we've gotten up a little, okay, it's 7, and Ree has come down again.
Hey.
Come down again. We want to take some pictures and just like see Krakow, especially like the old part of Krakow, like the old town, without 7 million tourists. However, there's quite a few tourists out already, and there's a lot of like trucks and garbage trucks, so they kind of in our way, but that's okay. Truck's leaving, but then a garbage truck has come as well, so we'll just, anyways. So, and then Jess is just having a little snooze, and then hopefully we'll see her later. And then today's aim is to eat a lot because there's heaps of like food things in Krakow that we haven't had. I haven't had like any Polish food really, so I want to eat a lot. And vodka tasting. I've had no vodka in Poland. What is going on? Get in my belly. Quickly update you, I just finished having breakfast at that Bean Bistro, or Bistro Bean by Thomas, the one that I went to the other day. It was delicious again. And then the girlies are just gonna go down to, where are they going? They're going to the Jewish Quarter, but I've done it twice now and possibly gonna do it again tonight. So I'm gonna head on, I just booked a walking tour through the Old Town, because I did one of the Jewish Quarter, which was good, but this one I'm gonna do of the Old Town just because I've got time, so I thought I may as well. So I'm gonna do that, and it's through Good Krakow Tours or something, so I'll let you know how it is. But yeah, and then we're gonna have lunch at a milk bar, which is like, I'll tell you about it later, but I'm excited for it. So yeah, I'm gonna go there now and I will let you know how it is.
Today, this building had only a representative function, no lectures here anymore.
Just finished up at the tour of the Old Town and I was super happy with it. Ended up going with the same company as last time because the company I booked through got there and they were like, oh, our English tour guide is sick, so we're not having a tour. But there was the other tour they started like 15 minutes later, so I just went with them, and it was like another free walking tour that you just tip at the end. And my lady was Maria and she was great. And yeah, so I walked around, I really enjoyed it. I got like heaps of information on the town, but like on the city, but I know I really enjoyed it. I feel like I've seen a lot more of Krakow than what I wouldn't have without that tour. And I've been a bit slack with like those touristy things, but it gives you all the information and you see it. And it only takes like 2 hours up, so then you may as well then just enjoy the rest of your time. Anyways, there are so many people walking past. Anyway, I'm gonna go have lunch at this place that I've heard 2 people talk about. It's called Babka Molny, Raspberry Grandmother. I'll show you it. I'll put it on the screen and then I'll also show you if it's good. And then I was supposed to meet the girls for lunch, but they're like not that hungry and they want to like go back to the room and have a rest. So I went to that Polish restaurant I was telling you about. Oh my god, the food was pretty good, but I can't get over how cheap it was. It was equivalent to like £8 something. It was 40 zlotys. I got a bottled water. You have to pay for water here. So a bottled water and like dumplings, the I don't know, the Polish dumplings basically. They're like fried ones filled with meat with like a garlic saucy thing. And then like apple pancakes basically. I couldn't eat like even half of it really. It was delish, but it was a lot for £8 something. It was crazy. Pineapple.
Ooh, pineapple. Yeah.
I really like pineapple.
Do a chili one. Yeah, I can do chili.
Chili could be good, but it could be also fucked.
It's really good because it's either chocolate chili or lemon chili.
Ooh, lemon chili.
Lemon chili.
I'm gonna do that.
Alright guys, we are at vodka and we have got, they went from I don't drink vodka to I don't want to have a whole tasting platter, I just want one cocktail, to let's get 3 tasting platters of shots of vodka of all different flavors.
Lemon chili should be this one, I'm pretty sure. I'm so excited for my gooseberry and wild berry because they'll be sweet. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think so. And a honey one. I think so.
Can you let me smell yours?
Yeah, no, it smells the same. It smells like lemonade.
Me and Ree have lemon chili, and Jess has got some refreshing cucumber.
Cheers guys.
Cheers.
That's good. That's good. It's like, it's refreshing.
You like, it doesn't burn like vodka.
No,
like, okay, I'm gonna sound so classy, but it's not like Smirnoff. Where like it burns your like insides.
Insides out.
But it just like, I don't know any of the flavors I ordered.
This one smells like
I should give you a thing of what you ordered. So I have,
it smells like dental wipes.
yeah.
Ooh, like antiseptic. Like the hand stuff. This
That's not doing too bad. I don't know what mine is.
I don't know what mine is.
Okay, so we got two no. Do you have one that you don't know?
No, I know all of them.
You have to pay attention.
Well, I put him to
And making that attention.
I have no idea. Oh! What the fuck was that? Oh my god, that is disgusting. Dead or what?
Mine was pretty pal.
We thought we were so good.
Pineapple? Was that pineapple?
No, pineapple smells good. That.
What was that?
So we finished at vodka, we had a great experience, and now we've come to, I'll put the name of the place on here because I can't pronounce it. It's basically, I asked the lady that was the tour guide, like, what's a good milk bar? Because I went to one earlier. By the way, a milk bar is like what they had in the communist times, and they had like no frills money, or like little money, and then they had these bars that were like, real, like no frills, and it was just like good, solid food, Polish food, for really cheap. So they still have them now, but not as common. Anyway, so we got, it's kind of the same place I went for lunch, but it's just a different version. This one is less touristy, I would say. So this one is potato, and these ones are steamed. Lunch was fried. And this one is, I'm so excited for this. This is what I've been eating in London. It looks a bit different. It's a cheese pancake with like celery cream stuff. I'm excited. And then these ones are steamed, today's fried. And then the girls got the meat versions, and I got potato and cheese. So, also this was, for this and this, was 21 zlotys, which is insanely cheap. I'd like to say to you, but I don't know how. And I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. Had an amazing few days. I've actually been so surprised with Krakow. I had like not high expectations for it, to tell you the truth. I didn't really know what to expect, but it's been really, really good. I've really liked it. But now I am going to Warsaw tomorrow, so I'm going to do an own video on Warsaw. So I'm going to end this video here. It's been a lot of footage, I think, so I hope I can get lots in. But anyway, it's been a good few days. I feel like I've got the travel bug back a little bit more than what I have from Spain. I loved Spain and Denmark, but it was just a different style of travel, and oh god, I just felt like I got like back into it in Krakow. So yeah, but anyways, if you have any questions on Krakow, if I can answer them, I will. And yeah, I'll see you in Warsaw. Bye.